Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for the Iliza Shlesinger Sketch Show. From the mind of comedian Iliza Shlesinger comes a fun, irrelevant mix of kooky characters, sly, social commentary and pop culture gags. So there are 6 episodes at about 20 minutes apiece. It's very easy to get through this. I think this is perfect timing for this show because we need something uplifting in our time in the world now. I do think it's going to be a mixed bag for people though. For me, I had to sit and watch with my headphones in on the projector because my son is busy doing schoolwork because all the kids are home. And so I was busy sniggering and laughing, but also deadpan silent in some scenes. So I think there are some sketches that really work, and I think that's going to be very, I guess, depending on your type of humor, there are going to be things that you really love. There's going to be things that you kind of just don't get or just go over your head. It just depends on what type of person you are and what you watch, what is relevant to you, what pop culture references you get. Nothing is off the table here. They make fun of themselves and everybody. If you get to the end of this, the 6th episode, you'll see how much they make fun of themselves, which I think is a good point. When you do a sketch show, you've got to make fun of yourselves, because if you're making fun of everybody else, then you are the first point of call when it comes to those sketch shows. So if you're a comedy person and you're making fun of your audience, but then you've also got to make fun of yourself. And I think that works. They do that well here. For the most part, I thought there were some gags that really worked, and then I thought there were some that didn't work. What I like about the format of it is it feels like you're watching a Netflix program and you see the person choosing, and they go over like ads, and they watch like something for a few seconds and they skip over to the next one. It's like, it's totally like me, skipping from one episode to the next. There are a few things that took me by surprise, like the woman's jackass, or the female jackass, which I thought is hilarious because it just doesn't work. I like that they're not afraid to say certain things, like with the political references as well, and gender. All of that is on the table, and I think if you're easily offended, you might get offended at this, but it is comedy. Comedy is subjective. The main thing that I think that really works, which I thought was a really clever mechanic for the sketch show, is there are certain characters or jokes that they carry on through to other episodes, or to multiple episodes, or the characters, they come back and they kind of influence or are operating on the next episode in some way. And I like that. It brings a sense of a combination of, oh, this is all kind of joined, kind of not, but it also, there's this comedy timing. So when you say something and you've seen it a couple of times, it doesn't quite work, and you're like, well, I didn't think that was that funny, and then you see it later on in like the 4th or 5th episode and they bring it back, and then it's funny because you have that reference. So I would say there's some episodes and certain sketch moments where you'll be like, I don't get the point of this. This is not funny at all. Am I just not a funny person? And then it comes back later. I thought that was very clever. I love that sort of writing, when you use something as a reference point that didn't really work then, but then you use it later and you'll be like, all right, now I know why it works. I feel like this is going to be one of those sketch shows that works in conversation when you're talking to your friends. Have you seen that Iliza sketch show? It's like Monty Python, when you're referencing something later on that's more funny. The more I watch Monty Python with friends, the more I find it funny because it's so quotable. There are certain lines and characters here that I feel like people will quote, like Ali G. Not everything works for me, not all of it, but I think that's because I'm just not that person that likes certain things or just doesn't get it, or maybe I just don't understand that. It might be a Marmite series. I think some of it works and I think some of it doesn't. It's put together well. It's quite fun. I like that we're getting this now. Like I said, I think it's the perfect timing for this show. Let me know in the comments below whether you found it funny or you just didn't find it funny at all. What was your favorite sketch in here? What character did you like the most? What is your favorite comedy sketch show of all time? I'd love to chat to you in the comments below. Stay safe, guys. Wash your hands. Look out for much more content coming from the Ruby Tuesday this week. We've got some cool, interesting things. Hoping to do some fun things along the way as well. So, thanks so much for watching this review. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.